teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans, site of the All-State Sugar Bowl, part of the college football playoff. Kickoff team out there ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team gets him down, not much gained on that one. So Pittsburgh's offense has the football first here today. That's a group coming off an impressive win last week. Now they go on the road to face a strong defense that gets stirred up by this crowd energy. Let's see what they can do today, Kirk.
And Chris, I think the fact that they were able to win the game last week, like you mentioned, gives them the confidence that they need to come into this environment and deal with this defense and try to get out of here with a win.
Here comes a handoff. Went it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Now it's second down here. Give it to the back again. 7-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 3.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
The shotgun running play call. Great move there. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
Well, I know it's here early in this game, but boy, this is what you want to see as an offense. You get to these 3rd downs, it's all about trying to create opportunities and momentum, and that's what they've done here, converting to get a new set of downs.
Grabbed by the receiver. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Well, defending this guy, you need more than one defender. You really got to stress rallying to the football because this guy can make people miss.
The completion makes it 2nd and short. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Makes the catch. And they wrap him up after the completion, just short of the 1st down marker.
Wow, they get positive yards here, but you have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
They'll try to run for the 1st down. Strong defense. They stop it right near the line of scrimmage. The Panthers will line up to boot it away. That's just the first punt for this offense tonight. And he's got it at the 15. Returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. So Minnesota's offense gets their first crack now. Let's check out the impact players in this game, Kirk. Guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coach has told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
Brought down, but he's past the line to gain.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
On 1st down, they'll keep the running game churning.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable 3rd down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 or more yards a pop like that.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Gets the first and still running. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37.
One way to create a rhythm and really start to show your identity as an offense is to control the line of scrimmage. The offensive line here early getting a hat on a hat, and this back, as good as we've seen all year, with the ability to accelerate through the hole, positive yards, play after play here early in the game.
He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short game. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. shotgun. He'll hand it off. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
So now from the 29, it's third down and short. Let's see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course, thinking touchdown. Caught for the completion. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Now that's what I call coming through for your team in a pressure situation. Great read, got the ball where it needed to go, and now you're set up to get 6.
And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid gain, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
Touchdown, Minnesota, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. Here comes the point after attempt.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
And here's the return from inside the 5. He stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen. That's good coverage there. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. They begin to click now. First down, looking to throw the football. Grab down the middle. It's Robinson. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with third down and long.
Quick throw to his receiver. He's got it with room to run. They stop it with a 47, but that's enough for a first down. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Fires it to the wideout. That's going to be incomplete. A first down drop here in the middle of the field.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. To avoid another punt here on the second drive, they got to convert here on third down. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. The receiver makes the catch. The reception gets him at 7 yards with 4th down coming up here. And the Panthers will bring their punt team on the field now. They're going to kick it away for the second time. No chance for a return. That football bounces away from the returner and heads out of bounds. And the Minnesota offense takes the field. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Tackle made after a solid game. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball
just trucks through the defender. Tackle, but first down. And it's Minnesota in front here, Kirk. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Looking to throw. It's McLeod. Quick completion to the tight end. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
This offense has become a first down machine, and that's so demoralizing for a defense, especially for those star players who don't sub out as much. By the fourth quarter, it really starts to wear you out.
And the Golden Gophers are going to cash in here in the red zone. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. And they pick up the first on the ground. Well, the power run is stuffed. Barely makes his way back to the line of scrimmage on that one.
Wow, the defense prevented them from getting the first down. How about that? Nice job of holding their point there at the defensive line. They came close to getting the first, but the defense deserves credit. Now we've got 4th and inches.
The offense will stay on the field for this 4th down attempt. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a 1st and goal.
Boy, a risky decision here to go for it inside the red zone on 4th down, and you come up with a first down. I love that aggressive approach. Let's see if they can come up with a touchdown here to finish off this drive.
Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, that's what we call assignment football by the defense. They took away the back inside, and there's a perfect play to be able to stop an athletic quarterback on the option.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Dropping back, it's McLeod. Finds his target. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Hey, I know it's only the first half, but let's face it, Chris, you've come this far. This is a playoff game. When you get inside a 10-yard line, you can't settle for field goals. You need touchdowns. Let's see if they're able to come up with it here.
Direct snap. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Golden Gophers. So with pull-out pressure curve, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this. They're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. And the Panthers offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they were forced to kick it away, and they finally get things going this time. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Touchdown, Minnesota. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
Boy, what a tough blow for this offense. Already in field goal range, and the quarterback puts one in the defense's arms. They takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Huge momentum swing here in the first half.
So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Makes a quick catch. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
One man to the backfield, and he'll get the football. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense. The Panthers will have to kick it away. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the returner will be brought down. And the Minnesota offense takes the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looks to the left. Pass caught. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there. The Golden Gophers begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Looking downfield, it's McLeod. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal. And the Golden Gophers line it up with 1st and goal. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
They're going to score with a run to the right.
The defense came out ready to go on that 2nd down and short. No chance for the offense, and that'll bring up 3rd down.
Looking to convert on 3rd down. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. And it's a Wildcat look here as they try to convert on 3rd down. And it's a direct snap.
Well, great stop here by this defense to bring us to 4th down and decision time for the head coach. You go the easy route with a field goal, or this close to the goal line, you take a chance to try to get that touchdown.
Direct snap. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Golden Gophers. Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime.
I thought there might be some initial penetration by this defense. The offense decides to run it up the middle, and I got to give all the credit to this back. He saw just where he needed to go and uses that vision to get this touchdown. Defense does a really nice job here being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Defense spends their 2nd timeout to try to regroup.
Boy, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
Backed up on 3rd down. Let's see what the call is here. They'd love to get some room for the punter. Short throw complete to the tight end. The gain is not enough for 1st down, so it brings up a 4th and short. The Packers will line up to punt it away. Son to kick it away, helping his team with field position. He'll field it close to midfield. The returner is brought down. Gets it started on the next drive. And the Minnesota offense takes the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the 1st half clock. And he finds his tight end for the catch. They finally make the tackle, but solid gain sets him up 1st down at the 33. The Golden Gophers hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. He's running out of time here. Wide open downfield. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. 1st down from the 15. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Lets it go quickly. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
Well, that's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy, and the receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next.
Touchdown, Minnesota. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Of course, with another touchdown, this first half could not have gone any better for this offense and this team, building up such a big lead. And on the other side, oh my gosh, now you really start to see who's got some fight, who's a competitor, because you got a big hole to be able to climb out of.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. And they've got the returner corralled. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. We'd expect a prudent decision here, backed up near their own end zone. Just run the clock out and get to halftime. The back's got it. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. Exciting, action-packed, enormous drama. Talk about a first half of football.
Getting set to kick the ball off now. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Minnesota offense takes the field. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. Moves the ball up to the 30.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Looking downfield, it's McLeod. The receiver looks it in. It's complete. And that will pick up a first down, a spot at 38. A new set of downs after that completion. And the running back takes the handoff. First down and more. He's still running. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time. Well, the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back, just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right, and then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a first down.
Tackled quickly after the catch, he'll be short of the marker. Here's the second down play. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss.
Chris, they actually call a play that goes in the wrong direction. Seems like everything they've called is worked out, whether it's on the ground or through the air. And this time, the defense steps up and makes a play.
Quick throw, catch made on the out route. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down. And the Golden Gophers will look to convert here on 4th down. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. He's got it. Enough for a first down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a 4th down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that first down.
The Golden Gophers lining up here on 1st and 10. Ball handed to the running back. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And it's a bunch formation. Back to pass. It's McLeod. The pass is caught. Breaking tackles and going. Tackle down at the 3 after the catch. Defense up against it now.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making...
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Usually you'd like to run the football this close to the goal line, but if you're going to throw it, I'd get the ball out of the quarterback's hands quicker so you don't have a risk of taking the sack.
See if the offense can overcome that sack. 2nd and long. The price to get it to the running back. Touchdown, Golden Gophers. This passing game is on fire today.
And I love running backs that can hurt you on the ground and through the air. The defense this time just underestimates his ability to catch the ball, and then the speed afterwards, and it's a touchdown.
The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And the return will be brought down. And the Panthers offense is back out on the field. First down, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
He's back to throw again on second down. Caught in the flat by the running back. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
And they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
On third down, he drops to throw. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. The defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards of the completion, and now it's fourth down. The Panthers will send their punt team onto the field. On to kick now for the 5th time tonight. He's going to try to return the punt. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so they'll take a timeout. And the Minnesota offense takes the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. Now test the middle and get stuck. That is just not open for business today.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Has the first down and more. They get him to the ground, but an explosive running play there.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
The misfire on first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 33. From the shotgun, handoff inside. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
There are a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. That wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
A quick throw to the flat. It's a screen. Pointer in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. That's how you finish a play. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine. A playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
And the returner is brought down. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Off the play fake, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. It is intercepted. Touchdown, Golden Gophers. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
Chris, that second-tier defender, the linebacker, sometimes can get lost in coverage. I don't know if the quarterback saw him. Quarterback threw it right to him, comes up with the interception, and then he has the speed to take it all the way to the house.
Return starts from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. And they hand it off to the back. Jukes to get free. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run, you can go to play action, and really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Running out of time in the pocket. Just throws it away, but takes a big hit in the process.
Well, everybody talks about sacks, and they're very important. But sometimes just the rush, the pressure, affecting the quarterback is just as effective. He didn't have a clean throwing lane, and they forced the incompletion.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Cut over the middle. It's Winton.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Offense looking to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. He's got it in the open. They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that 1st down there on 3rd down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the 2nd half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
And it's Minnesota in front here, Kirk. These playoff games, you certainly hope for a much more competitive battle. A shot at the national championship on the line. It has not been the case here so far. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. Looking to throw. It's Davis. It's a short completion to the tight end. And the runner scoots out of bounds after... some decent yardage.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Caught near the sticks. It's Montgomery. They bring it down, but the game sets up the offense 1st and goal from the 10. The Panthers will line up here on 1st down and goal. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Come out, 2nd down and goal. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Bringing pressure. The ball is loose near the goal line. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. I felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break.
Oh, the pass is picked off. Across midfield. Out past the 30. The 10. Touchdown, Minnesota. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
Great job here by the defense coming up with yet another play. Boy, they are just pouring it on today, dominating in every phase.
And the extra point was up and good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. Coverage team brings down the returner. And the Panthers offense is back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. To throw, it's Davis. Defense is coming after him. The receiver grabs it. Tackle made at the 24 as they begin to put a drive together.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
Running with purpose. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has. Pitt getting set for the 1st and 10 coming up. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Fighting him off. That solid pursuit, they'll trap him out there behind the line of scrimmage. Offense now behind the sticks on 2nd down. They need 12 after that 1st down loss. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. He finds the running back for a 4th down catch. The play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss. The Panthers will line up to punt it away. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Minnesota offense takes the field. Can they keep it going? They mix the run and pass beautifully in the last touchdown drive. Leaning on the run game here. Gets into space at the 50. Here he goes. At the 10 now. Touchdown, Golden Gophers. Too much speed for the defense.
This is just complete domination in every phase. Offense, defense, special teams. Fun to see for this team. Unfortunate on the other side.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and booted away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. The last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, we just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And the awareness to understand we're in the 4th quarter, you're trying to keep this offense in bounds so they keep that clock moving.
He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. They'll bring him down, but the spin cycle put on that defender, my goodness.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a 3rd down, you trust that offensive line to come up with a 1st down, and they get it.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. And the quarterback keeps it here. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the 1st down yardage. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. To throw, it's Davis. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion.
Chris, now that we're in the final couple minutes of this game, it's a good time to just kind of step back and appreciate the job this defense has done throughout the entire game. They've applied pressure. They've been physical at the line of scrimmage. Good job in space.
Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And the Minnesota offense takes the field. This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches. Run out the clock and let the party begin. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given the quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. And right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want, whenever we feel like doing it.
They'll hand it off. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.